Okie dokes. Now we are continuing with these questions, financial math. The first question, it was basically it was based on grade 11's work, but remember you have to know it for your grade 12's work. Okay, so this one, it is strictly based on grade 12's work, whereby now we are dealing with their annuities. Okay, remember what is an annuity? It is a regular fixed payment for a fixed period of time. It's when you do an annuity, maybe each and every month. By the end of each and every month, maybe you are investing 500 rand each and every month. That's what we call an annuity. Or maybe you took a loan and you have to repay back that loan with an installment, and then installment is the same throughout. That's what we also called an annuity. But now let's have a look at this type of a question. What does this type of a question has for us? Now let's go in a store and see what do we have. Now 5.2, it reads as follows. They say to us, exactly 10 months ago, a bank granted Anita a loan of 800,000 rand at an interest rate of 10.25% per annum, compounded monthly. The bank stipulated that the loan must be repaid over 20 years. And then number 2, the loan must be repaid by means of monthly repayments of 7,853 and 15 cents, starting 1 month after the loan was granted. Okay, now look guys, to make things much more easier, this is what I like to do. I draw up my timeline based on the information which is provided to me. That's what I'm going to do. Now this is what is happening when you draw up your timeline. Just gonna draw it roughly here. So when you draw up your timeline, remember your timeline, each and every time it starts at T0, and then we're gonna have T1, T2, T3, T4, blah blah blah. But now let's have a look at this scenario. What is basically happening? This loan is supposed to be repaid over 20 years and each and every month. So how many months are there in 20 years? Just going to say 12 multiplied by 20, it's how much? It's 240. So on my timeline here I have T0, and in my timeline will end with 240, meaning we're gonna have to make 240 number of payments to settle this loan. Okay, so now because here we are talking about a present value annuity, we are not talking about a future value annuity. In present value annuity, it's when you repay the loan, like I said. So meaning how much bank did it give how much to Anita? The bank borrowed Anita 800,000 rand. So that principal, that present value, is supposed to be at the beginning of your timeline, not at the end of your timeline. At the end of the timeline, it's when we are dealing with future value annuity. But now because we are dealing with a present value annuity, presently, how much Anita has? Anita presently, she got 800,000 rand from a bank, right? That will be on our timeline. It's what Anita got, right? And therefore, remember, this is what is happening. When a bank gives you a loan, you do not pay a loan immediately. It gives you a loan and then you pay a loan 1 month after a loan has been provided to you. But now how much monthly installments that Anita will make? Anita will make this we are told there 7,853 and 15 cents, meaning here we have 7,853 and 15 cents. That's what Anita is supposed to pay the bank each and every month, right? This is how it's supposed to be. And therefore, now this is what is happening, guys, because this is a present value annuity, and bank granted Anita the amount of 800,000 rand. This is what we do when we pay loan into a bank. We are most definitely moving backwards. We are not moving forward. Meaning Anita supposed to make 240 number of payments to settle this loan of 800,000 rand. Meaning, like I said, on a future value annuity, we are moving backwards. Meaning, if Anita decides on T2 240, which is the first payment. Okay, it is a first payment. She decided to settle 7,853 and 15 cents. Now she will be left with how many number of payments? She will be left with 230 what? 239 number of payments. Do you get what I'm saying? Because we do not move forward, we move backwards to settle the loan. Meaning she's supposed to pay this 7,000 until she reaches to T1, and as she reaches to T1, therefore the loan is now settled. Meaning we are doing countdown. Now, let us go to question number 5.2.1 and see what does this question want from us. It says to us, how much did Anita owe immediately after making her sixth repayment? Now, there are actually two different ways to tackle this question, but this is how I like to tackle this question. I like to tackle this question in a simple way, okay, in a way that makes sense much more better. Now we want to know how much did Anita owe immediately after making her sixth payment. Like I said, on my timeline I am moving backwards, right? So meaning this is the first payment, the second payment will follow at 239, third payment will follow at 238, and so forth and so forth and so forth. So meaning how many payments? Now we're going to say 240 minus 6, it's T30, it's T234, it's T234. Now look, it's T234, meaning from T40 to 234, these are the 6 payments that Anita made to amortize this loan of 800,000 rand. Because remember, what did I say to you? I said we move backwards, meaning we want to see how much is there left for Anita to do what? To pay his loan. We want to know what will be an outstanding balance at this point. What will be an outstanding balance after Anita has made 6 number of payments. Okay, so now to do that, because we are moving backwards, we are going to use a formula of future value annuity. But how so? Now let's have a look. How are we going to do that? Now we are answering number 5.2.1. so now 5.2.1, we are going to use this formula, which corresponds to an outstanding balance, meaning our outstanding balance in this case is equals to P, right? P, which is equals to how much? Present value annuity. P is equals to x1 subtract 1 plus I to the power of negative n, close bracket, divide by I. Okay, now what is x? X is a monthly installment that Anita has to make to pay her loan, meaning the monthly installment will be 7,853 and how many cents? And 15 cents. And then there we have 1 subtract 1 plus how much is the interest rate a bank charged Anita? They said it's let's go back. They said it's 10.25%, meaning going to divide that by 100, which is 0.1025, divide by 12 because it is compounded monthly, divide by 12, close bracket, to the power of, because we want an outstanding balance at T34, we want to know how much is an outstanding balance at T34 after Anita has made his 6th payment, meaning you're going to say 234. Okay, and then close bracket, divide by I in this case it's 0.1025 divided by 12, and therefore we just punch this on our calculator to determine our outstanding balance after Anita has made 6 payment. Say fraction 7,853.15, open bracket, 1 subtract 1 plus 0.1025 divide by 12 to the power of negative 234, close bracket, under fraction 0.1025 divide by 12. Now let's see how much is there. Mean the outstanding balance will be 79,370 no, it's 700 and let me see, let me rewrite this correctly. It's 793,749 and 25 cents. Okay, meaning the outstanding balance at T234 after Anita has made 6 payment, the outstanding balance in this case will be how much? Let's write it. Will be, where is my red pen? It will be 793,749,25. That will be an outstanding balance after her 6th payment. Okay, that's how we do it. And therefore now let us continue to the second question. 5.2.2, it says to us, due to financial difficulties as a result of COVID-19, oh my goodness, Anita missed 7th payment, 8th payment, and 9th payments. She was able to make payments from the end of the 10th month onwards. Calculate Anita's increased monthly repayment in order to settle the loan if the original 20 years was as stipulated by the bank. Now basically, to answer number 5.2.2, you have to understand again, we go back to our timeline. This timeline, guys, is very important. I love timeline because it simplifies everything. So remember, this is 6th payment, right? Agree? This is 6th payment whereby our outstanding balance was this. Now Anita missed to make 7th payment, 8th payment, and 9th payment. This is what Anita missed to make, right? But now let's talk. 7th payment, it's T what? 7th payment, most definitely, because we are decreasing, moving downwards, is going to be T2 3 3, and then 8th payment is going to be T2 3 2, and then 9th payment is going to be T2 3 1. Okay, so now let's say Anita missed to pay within these 3 months. Now this is what is happening when a bank you missed to make your payments. The monthly installment is increasing, meaning this amount here that you failed to pay, it is going to earn an interest. So we want to understand, because remember, I guess we ended at 6th payment. At the 6th payment, this was our outstanding balance. This is what Anita was supposed to pay, I guess, to finish paying her a loan. She left with 79,000 blah 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 to finish paying her loan. So now this is what is happening. This 793,000, it is now going to earn an interest until T231, because that's when she failed to pay. She failed to pay over 3 months, and therefore this amount will earn an interest over that 3 months. So we're going to calculate how much will now Anita owe by the end of T31, which is 3 payments. Now we're going to use compound interest on that one. Now to answer question number 5.2.2, we're going to use A is equals to P1 plus I to the power of n. Therefore, what is a principal? Principal, it is an outstanding balance, okay, that Anita was supposed to complete, meaning it is 793,749,25, and therefore 1 plus our I. In this case, how much was our I? 0,1025 divide by what? Because it's compounded monthly, it's going to be divided by 12 to the power of 3, which is 3 months, okay, because that's when she failed to pay the loan. She couldn't pay over a period of 3 months, meaning we want to see this outstanding balance by T34 to T31. How much will it now be? So meaning you're going to say this answer 1 plus 0,1025 divided by 12 to the power of 3, meaning now we have 814,200 263 and 30 cents. Okay, meaning at T31 now we have increase in our amount because we failed to pay in 3 months. So 793, this 793 has earned an interest to T31, meaning now we have at T31 we have to now pay 814,263.30. okay, this will be amount at T31. okay, it will be amount at T31. So now this amount at T31, we're going to use it to do what? To calculate Anita's increased monthly repayment in order to settle the loan in the original 20 years. Now, this is what is happening. Usually Anita was paying 7,853, but because along the way she failed to do what? She failed to pay that. That means that amount will increase a little bit because now the money that she was supposed to pay has an interest over 3 months. So meaning you're going to calculate new monthly payment that's supposed to be what? That's supposed to be paid over a bank to settle the loan. So come on, so we're going to use this as our P. Now we're going to use future value annuity formula. Going to say P is equals to X 1 subtract it's 1 subtract 1 plus I to the power of negative n divided by I. Now what is our present value now? Our present value that now we're supposed to pay is it's no longer 800,000. You see, it has changed to this amount. In fact, by the T31. So meaning we're going to say we have 8. Can you see? You're going to say 814,263.30 is equals to X. It's what you're looking for. 1 subtract 1 plus our rate, it's 0,1025 divided by 12 to the power of negative. Remember, it's negative 231. Yes, it's negative 231 because that's when we want to see what monthly payment are we now supposed to make. Close bracket, divided by 0,1025 divided by 12, and therefore let's punch this on our calculator. Fraction, I'm going to say fraction 1 subtract 1 plus 0,1025 divided by 12 to the power of, sorry about that, my calculator, to the power of negative 231. Okay, let me close bracket, divide by 0,1025 divided by 12. This side, this is what we have, 100 something something, and therefore we're going to say this answer, we're going to say 814,263,30 divided by the answer, and therefore now our X will now be how much? Our X will now be 8,089.20. Okay, that will be an increase in monthly payment that Anita supposed to make. If you do not understand, make sure you leave the comment under the comment section below, and go to our Facebook page. It's BI-MINDZ. It's BI-MINDZ. This is how you spell it, you write it. Go on our Facebook page, send the questions there. Thank you.